Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be building two support beams that attach to the eave, and we're going to be installing the house wrap. Hey, good morning. This morning I climbed up there, made some cuts or measurements so I could come back down here and marked out my boards, and now I'm going to make the cuts on them. Well, it's been a couple hours. We got the beam up. It did take a while, multiple cuts to get the angles right, and we're putting together the scaffolding, because it's kind of scary to be up that high, and my knees aren't that great. So we're putting that together, and Isaac's putting together a cage right now. That's the top of the beam. We have two screws that go into the metal, and these three boards are glued and screwed together, nailed together, so it makes one big continuous beam that goes from the top all the way down to the bottom here. And then at the bottom we got a toe nailed from the top and then from underneath, so it is pretty secure. So I'm pre-drilling, and then I'm pre-screwing the holes, so when I get up there, all I gotta do is put the lag bolt and screw it into the metal. So that's what I'm doing, so it makes it a little bit easier. So I just finished pre-drilling the holes here, so when I put the beam back up, it'll be easier just to put those lag bolts in there. Saves a lot of time and a lot of headache. But I do have to cut out this little piece right here so I can get the bolt in straight. Having a little snack here, but as you can see, we're gluing the boards together, and we'll put some screws in it, and then we're going to nail it together. So the bar kind of straightens it out. There you go. Nice and level. Isaac's marking the center of this rib, and then we're drawing a line down. That way when we put the siding up, we know where the center screw goes in the middle of the rib. What I'm doing here is going back and checking the 4x8 sheathing and making sure that the ends were nailed in. I noticed a couple of them were skipped by accident, and I'm also scabbing some of the end pieces where we thought the windows were going to be so that it holds tight to the frame as we put on the house wrap. So we just went and picked up lumber for the windows. We can make the headers out of here. We decided not to do the special order for the windows, and we're just going to get the select version. And we got to pick up 2 more because we took all their stock. So we're going to load this up, head back, and start framing out the windows. Seems we have a little problem here.
We just walked back in to buy the 2x6s, and if you look, they are all completely out.
I'm prepping the side of the house so I can put the sheet metal on, but to do that I need to put some bracing on here. So I came over and snapped, measured down 4 inches and snapped a blue chalk line all the way down. And what I'll do is, this is 4 inches from the top to the bottom here, and the sheet metal will start 4 inches below here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 2x4 along the edge there, 3 of them all the way down, and then when we put the sheet metal on, the bracing will stabilize it so that we can have enough time to set the siding on here and then screw it in before we put the next piece on. So I put the screw in already, and I got the level up here so that I can just check my mark, even though I have a line here. That way I'll just put in these screws and it'll be nice and level, and I'll just do that 2 more times on this side and 3 more times on that side. Okay, well, good. Brenda helped me do this side, so thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
But we got it all finished. It's actually easier just to use the tape measure and go down 4 inches than to do a chalk line. I noticed the chalk line was off, so this was much easier to do it this way. We got the walls leveled, and now we're putting on the Tyvek.
And I've got the staple gun and getting them all the staples put up about 4 inch or 4 dots apart.
So Brenda does the bottom and I do the top. Here's the front side. We actually ran out, so I had to run back into Home Depot and grab some more and finish that top section. Hey, thanks for watching, and Sam, thanks for buying us a cup of coffee. In the next video, we're going to be installing the insulation and the siding.